Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video from the Footy Mates. It's been a few months, but we're back for the new season, and today we're going to be going through some of our Premier League predictions for the 22-23 season. And yeah, super excited to hear from everyone. Just to start off right off from the bat, what is one thing that one hot take each of you have for this season? Anything random. Putting you on the spot there.
Arsenal winning the league. No. Good.
Shut up, bro.
No.
I mean, it's okay. He's entitled to his opinion. After all, these are like absurd takes. Like we're all supposed to say. I mean, if they should have started off us like that, then I guess we should all say something absurd as well.
KB.
For me, I think the hottest take. Well, both Haaland and Nunez will flop. Both of them.
No way. That's too hard, bro.
Yeah, bro. I know I'm dreaming, but like, bro, I'm praying.
No.
One can hope.
Both is too much, bro.
Bro, and apart from that, like Benjamin Sesko will sign for United and he'll be better than both of them.
Shut up, bro. You're another deluded fan, man.
Chelsea will do the best, even though they've had the worst transfer window, technically.
What do you mean do the best?
They'll probably do way better than anybody thinks. They'll probably be better than Arsenal, better than United, better than SPURS. They might be a little less than Liverpool and City, but that every club is. But that's the hot take. They'll do better.
This guy's predicting third from, so
fair
we know
enough,
he's
not like
predicting
minus
Chelsea
60.
third.
Yeah, that's actually reasonable. Like me and Nashila.
It's not that, to be honest, bro.
It's
Like,
quite reasonable, bro.
Chelsea,
I think that's very
bro.
reasonable.
That's just a dick.
Compared to what me and Dashil have said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
comparatively. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've both, like me and Dashil have both said whatever the hell we want. Like, dreams.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. And
I'm going to
what
say
Chelsea-
Spurs are going to win a trophy this season. Be
Which
it
one?
anything. Okay, not the Premier League.
Anything
but the
is
Champions
huge, bro.
League. Could be Europa, FA, or Carabao. If they like, of course, go third and then like go fall down to the Europa, but like that's my take. But yeah, I guess that's just to start it off on a high note. But let's start from the relegation battle. 20th, 19th, 18th. Who's going down?
I can go first. I think I'd put Bournemouth as 20th. I think a lot of people think like Nottingham might be pretty shit, but I think they're gonna do well. I just have faith. They've been making some high key signings actually, and I think Nottingham will be like last year's underrated team. So I think Bournemouth will probably be 20th. I'd say Fulham will be 19th. I know they have a history of always going down as soon as they're up, so I think they're going to live up to their standards as always. They might score a few goals here and there, and through Mitrovic and them. But yeah, I don't have much faith in Fulham or Bournemouth. I think 18th might be pretty interesting, as it always is, and it might be between Southampton, Leeds, and Nottingham. And I think Nottingham might just make it and stay up. I don't know. I feel like they've come after long and they are here to stay. And they've made some good signings and they're going to keep them up. With Dean Anderson, Lingard, and so on. Yeah, Leeds, I think they're always the 50-50. But yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah, and just for the sake of time, I'm thinking let's just like all of us just go with our predictions, just mention the team, and then we can discuss them as like together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
like,
think
okay.
I agree with most of those. I think Everton might be another one. I just don't have any faith in Frank Lampard, man. Like he's not like he's a shitter version of Ole. Like I have no faith in him, man. Like honestly, he doesn't really have it in him. They barely made it last year, and if they don't sort their shit out, like I honestly even think he's probably going to be the first manager to get sacked. I won't be surprised. But I think you can throw Everton into the mix there because I just don't see like they lost Richarlison and now, they have good players, but I feel like this time Lampard let them down. Yeah, the others I would agree with what Ashil said.
Kiwi?
Yeah, I guess like I think I agree with a lot of what Deep has said about Frank Lampard, and I mean like he could prove all of us wrong and maybe go on and Everton do well, but I think largely I agree with what Deep has said, and for me I think I had Bournemouth down completely. I just feel that Fulham, I feel like for me, I think they'll stay up. I think they'll break the yo-yo thing because I just don't know why. I just rate Marco Silva as a coach compared to like all the other coaches like Fulham and Norwich, like say for example I've had recently.
Yeah.
And plus the signings like Palinia and even Leno they got now. I think Leno's a very good keeper, especially for like a bottom side. It's going to
Was
be
it 8
brilliant.
million?
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever it was, I think Palinia, Leno, and like they've made a few very good signs. I mean, Andres Pereira, although I never liked Man United, but like you never know, for bottom side. And but yeah, I think so. For me, Bournemouth go down. I think one of Leeds or Everton could go down, and the other team that I'll predict to go down is I'd go for a wild one. I'd say Brighton.
Damn, nah.
No, that one, that's your hot take. That's your hot take.
Just to change
It's his take. It's his take.
Look, it's just to change things up a bit. Otherwise, it'd be boring. Like everyone's like saying the same three teams. For me, I just feel like if it's a wild take, I go for like Brighton because they lost Bissouma, and I think they're gonna lose Cucurella to Chelsea or City, whoever it is. And I feel like those are like two big losses, and like if they can't score again, I think they could be in trouble. So never know.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bournemouth, Fulham, and just to mix things up with 18th, I'm gonna with Brentford. I think they got some good results against some top 6 sides last season, and towards the end, I think the Ericsson signing was great for them as well. So they may struggle a bit this season, but that's why I'm going for the bottom 3. I guess moving on, bottom half of the table, who are the 7 other teams to fill up spots?
Wait, so you mean like 10th to 17th?
Yeah, you can go like I guess reverse order, but
I wasn't prepared for this.
I guess no, we can like have a discussion.
I mean-
So I guess 17th, 16th, like of course, I think from what everyone said,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're expecting Nottingham, Everton, and probably
Leeds.
Leeds, Southampton. I guess those are like the
Yeah.
4 teams. I think KB
Yeah,
said Brighton,
Southampton
but
as well.
I personally don't see that happening. But sure.
Yeah.
But like if it's 10th to 17th, you can have Brighton and Palace in there as well, right?
Yeah, I would say
Yeah,
Palace.
maybe like
Leicester.
say like for the bottom 4, like 14 to 17.
I feel like,
Yeah.
that would probably include Crystal Palace, Wolves maybe, and Everton. Yeah, and maybe Leicester after losing so many people, they might just be bottom half of the Premier League, I think. Leicester don't really have a lot of hope this season to get like top 7, top 8 with all the teams making such good signings and then lagging behind. So maybe Leicester.
Leicester, okay. What do you guys
Leicester
have to say
means-
about? Yeah, sorry, Gabby.
Yeah, like Leicester been selling players right, left, and centre. Apparently, Fofana might go.
Madison.
Tielemans is
Yeah.
going. Madison might go to Newcastle. Apparently, there are rumours for Kasper Schmeichel to Nice.
Oh, that's
Yeah, he's
almost
going.
wrong.
He's going. Schmeichel's going. I know from like
Yeah.
FPL news, but he's going.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
Like Kasper, why would they let Kasper Schmeichel go? Who do they have in their ranks?
No, they have. Apparently, there's a new guy called Ward, and he's kind of highly rated within that Leicester setup. But I think if they sell these players, they're going to have a good amount of money to spend late in the transfer window. Some expensive prices, I guess. But they're definitely kind of just relaxed a bit, and I guess they're giving up on like European hopes for next season.
Yeah.
What do you guys have to say about Villa? Villa finished 14th last season. None of you guys have mentioned them for the bottom 10. So what are your thoughts on Villa this season?
Probably like 8 to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
they've
feel like
got
they're
the-
actually better than West Ham now. Like I rate them even more than West Ham. Like West Ham were really good last year, but Villa, like just seeing like Steven Gerrard, like I feel like they actually might do better than even West Ham. But yeah,
Villa, I just feel like as much as you say Steven Gerrard, I feel like in that team, for me, the question mark is still Gerrard. The squad, in my opinion, on paper, it's very good. I think they have a better squad than maybe West Ham as well, if you see on paper. But for me, the question mark is how. I'm not saying Gerrard's a bad manager. I think there's hope, like there's good promise in Gerrard. Like I feel like he can be a very good manager. We saw it with Rangers and stuff, but I just feel like last season, like towards the end, like their form was like terrible. Like initially when he came in, he was good, but after that he was so bad. I think they had one of the worst forms as well. So like, I don't know, they're very inconsistent. If they can become consistent, I feel like they have like one of the best like squads outside the top 6.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, I think he's a bit too tactically naive, like all new managers. Like, even versus United in preseason, he played like a 4-4-2 diamond, and it just didn't work. So yeah, if he tries stuff like that, probably no. But yeah, like you said, their squad I think is really good. Coutinho and all this.
Nice.
It's like, yeah.
That's the bottom half of the table, I guess. Moving on to the upper positions, 10th to 7th. What are the teams fighting for that European spot, that Conference League spot, and edging on to Europa?
I feel like one thing that I'm really backing this time is Newcastle. Even last time when we made a predictions video, I think around January or something, I thought Newcastle would definitely be away from the relegation zone, and they were like almost, I think, top 10. I'm not sure where they finished. And I think this time too, they've made some signings, and they've already made some signings before that is going to help them. And when they're starting a season fresh, they're going to have so many signings, so much money in Jan too. So I think I'd back Newcastle to be either 7th or 6th. And yeah, the rest of the teams will probably be West Ham, Wolves, Aston Villa. Yeah.
World takes. Nice. So 7th, I guess, if you're going Newcastle 8th, I'm assuming, 7th or 6th, I'm assuming you're saying West Ham and Villa for behind Newcastle?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Wolves like around 10th or 9th, whatever.
Okay, we leave.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think Wolves Wolves is 10th or, I don't think I have anything else to say. I think that's perfect. That's what I would agree with.
Yeah, personally, I think for that top 7, like 7th place position, I think Wolves is out of the discussion for me, at least this season. I feel like the likes of Villa, on paper, Villa, of course, they could pull some upsets there, but Villa, West Ham, Newcastle might be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how the manager deals with all these new signings. I know it was great towards the end of last season, but still a lot to see, especially if they get Maddison. I think that's a huge signing for them. But I'm going to say Wolves out of that discussion, but I'm going to put Newcastle behind West Ham, and I guess they're going to be with Villa, but if Steven Gerrard has a good season, I see them also like fighting with them a lot this season, but I think Villa are going to edge Newcastle. So I'm going to, and Leicester probably falling behind Newcastle this season. So Leicester 9th, Newcastle 8th, 7th for me is Villa. That's changeable, the West Ham, Villa and Newcastle, and then I'm going to go with West Ham in 7th. Darshil, you said Newcastle maybe 6th, so which of those top 6 do you see?
I knew for sure.
I knew it. No, you wait for my top 6 predictions. You have something surprise.
Okay.
Surprises. Attacking each other surprises. No, but I mean, if you look at a lot of things, Newcastle really seems so much better than Man U for me. Like, maybe at this point in time, but it might differ 1 month later.
What things? They've not signed attackers this season.
Who?
Unless they get Maddison.
Newcastle don't need attackers. They have Chris Wood, Saint Maximin. I mean, they're pretty good.
Bro, you're mentioning
Chris Wood doesn't score
Leeds have a better attack, and you said Leeds in 17th.
Bro, if you look at Newcastle play, like Bruno Guimaraes, Almiron, like even though they're not the best players, if you saw them play last season towards the end, they're like crazy play, like amazing play, and like Fraser and whoever else they play such good football, such like efficient football, and I think Man U don't really play efficient football, so yeah.
Okay, 6th and 5th for each of you.
Manu is sixth. Manu is sixth. Just cause one injury to the front three and it's over. At least for me, Manu is sixth. Like there's no. If they even
Does that
I
change
said,
if we sign Sesko?
no,
Same.
no.
Huh?
I don't think it
No?
changes still.
Okay.
I think they're way too behind
Oh.
from other clubs. Like look at Spurs, the signings are made. Arsenal have just looked on fire in preseason. Like Chelsea have always been good, and I predict they might actually just hold on. Yeah, United are definitely behind, but for me, yeah, United sixth, and the other one to probably miss out is tough. Probably Chelsea or actually between those three, it's tough. Chelsea, Arsenal, and Spurs, because obviously Chelsea lost or they're not getting their players. Spurs looking really good. It's gonna be between Arsenal and Chelsea, I think, for fifth.
For fourth and fifth, right? Yeah.
So
Fourth and
I'm
fifth,
assuming
yeah.
you're all agreeing. I say United 2 for 6th. So KB, I think
Yeah,
you're
same,
not
same. Nah, I agree. I was joking, 'cause even if we sign Sesko is like,
Yeah.
oh, he's nowhere
Of
near like
course,
the
of
fifth
course.
bird. I was just joking about it earlier.
But so
That's
I
six,
guess
that's
we're in
six.
unison there, except Dershil saying maybe they fall back in 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
5th, Deep said Chelsea.
That's tough. I'm
If you
gonna
had
go
to
with
make one
Chelsea.
pick.
I'm gonna go with Chelsea. Chelsea to miss out.
Oh,
It depends though. Again, if they make these signings like Fofana, if they actually get some of their targets, it might change. But as at the moment, I'm gonna go with Chelsea.
they got this guy Chukwuemeka. I don't know if
Chukwuemeka,
I've missed
the
his name
18-year-old
out.
from
Yeah.
Aston
I
Villa.
don't know.
tried
Maybe
my
he's
best,
good,
yeah.
but like
But
it's pretty young,
that
right?
came out of nowhere. I refreshed
don't
Twitter.
think he's good now.
I saw that and I thought it was a fake Chelsea account. KB Dershil.
I think I don't want to be biased towards Arsenal, but it's tight between them and Chelsea. Probably for me, for fourth and fifth, I feel like Chelsea might still become fourth just because they just make it somehow every time, and they do have a decent team. Even though they haven't made a lot of signings, I mean they had made pretty good signings before. That's why they are who they are. So I feel like Arsenal still are a bit young. They might not make it. They might need like 1 or 2 years before they become explosive to who we all think they will one day. But maybe for now they might be fifth and Chelsea fourth, but it could be inverse. But yeah, I
Just to
think
clarify,
sorry.
go on.
Yeah, I
on.
think Spurs will be higher than the two for sure. I really believe Spurs team is much more solid than Arsenal and Chelsea.
Just to clarify, your hot take was Arsenal to finish first.
Oh yeah, that was just something out there to put for the views, but no.
Nah. If now Arsenal finish first, you're getting credit for that. You had the chance to predict them first.
No, they're not finishing first. There's still a few years for that.
Anyways, I'm gonna say I think I agree there. I think Arsenal to finish fifth. They have made some quality signings, but I think there's just too much quality in that Chelsea team, and Sterling is, I think, being overlooked at as a signing, in my opinion. He's going to be one of the main outputs for goals. Chelsea have been struggling there, and Sterling has a much more direct approach there, and I think he's going to be insanely have an insane impact on their attack. But yeah, I agree. Chelsea fourth, and I think moving on to third, as me and Dershil both agree.
Wait, I think I didn't say fifth.
Go for it.
For me, Newcastle's fifth.
What?
Interesting.
Yeah. For me, Newcastle's fifth. I think they'll get like 2 attackers before the end of the window, and I'm hoping they do, and then they finish fifth.
Yeah.
Who's not finishing in the top six?
Because we'll know.
What do you mean? You said we agreed Newcastle at
Fifth.
Yeah, so
No,
which
I-
top
I-
six
I-
player didn't make it into the top six for you?
We'll know when I
Yeah,
say
for now,
that.
Man U is in.
But you said Newcastle fifth, so who finishes sixth?
Man U.
So see,
And
sixth I said United,
Yeah.
and fifth I said
Newcastle.
fifth I said Newcastle.
So which of Spurs, Arsenal,
that's
Liverpool,
the
City, and
Fourth, yeah, that's a surprise. Fourth is Chelsea. I said. If I wanted to start with it, I say fourth is Chelsea.
Arsenal outside the top six for you.
Liverpool 7th.
I haven't said if it's Arsenal or Spurs.
Okay. Third for me, Spurs. I think Spurs is going to have a crazy season. I know Champions League's there; they're going to struggle, but the defense looks solid. And for some reason, I have way more belief in Conte than the average person probably does, and he's just a class manager, and he knows how to get the best out of those players, in my opinion. But third Spurs for me.
I just feel like yes, Kane and Son stay fit, they're coming third for
Yeah,
sure.
and they have so much depth now, and they signed what Bissouma, Spence, I don't know, a lot of Perisic. There's too much depth.
City at third.
City at third.
Yeah. Now listen. Because they've lost Sterling, okay. They've lost they lost Fernandinho. Maybe he wasn't that good like in the last 2 seasons or so, but that's okay. They lost Zinchenko, who was like a good like cover. Okay, they've lost I feel like, okay, I'm pinning this on them losing Bernardo Silva as well before the end of the window, because I just feel like Barca, the way this window has gone, they've gotten whoever they want, and I feel like they want Bernardo Silva, they'll get him before the end of the window somehow.
So basically,
Like,
United to get De Jong.
So no, I've not said that. I think City could even end up with De Jong. Like, you never know, but like, or Chelsea could end up with De Jong. That's
City
not
with
for
De
me.
Jong.
I feel like a swap, you know.
They have
Bernardo
Calvin
Bernardo
Phillips
De Jong.
and Rodrigo.
Okay.
No, like,
Continue.
I'm just saying, like, De Jong could end up anywhere, like
Yeah.
Chelsea, City, and just not. It's not just United. But for me, it's just that they've lost these players, and like, I feel like Bernardo and Sterling, they've been important. I don't believe in Pac Grealish, that Gucci hair guy. Nah. Don't believe in him.
We've
That
got
is
some
false.
good clips from this video
Yeah.
for going viral tonight. But
Nah.
continue.
The guy you touch him, bro, he's like Gucci Neymar, bro.
Bro, he has a
He's Neymar
fetish
branded
for
with
that.
Gucci
He
and
actually
English.
accepted it. Like, he's like, I like being fouled. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
He
it like,
loves
turns
Yeah,
him on or something.
He's English Neymar, man. He's English Neymar. And worse, like, you know, Neymar at least has called. Nah. That's why I feel like they've lost crucial players in crucial positions. And since I said Haaland will flop, you know, I don't think Julian Alvarez can carry that attack on his back. They lost Jesus as well. How can I forget
Yeah.
that?
But
Jesus
Mahrez was
like,
their main source.
Yeah.
Like, I get what you mean, but like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know how much they'll suffer because their goals are still there. But I can see what you mean. Like, they've lost leadership for sure.
Yeah, I mean, they're first.
Yeah.
If they have some injuries or someone slacks, then yeah. But otherwise, if you have Phil Foden, Haaland, De Bruyne, and Mahrez, you're pretty certain to come the top 2 in Premier League.
Let's keep
Yeah,
in
I
mind
know.
that City have been winning the Premier League, and of course, Pep wants to win that Champions League, and maybe they're just trying a different approach this time. They don't mind trying something risky because
Yeah.
either way, they expect to finish at least second in the league. And Haaland cover for Jesus, Zinchenko left, Calvin Phillips class signing, Mahrez will probably feature way more this season. So just my opinion there.
Yeah, I think they might do decent in the Champions League. I don't know if they'll win it. But for the league, I think for me, they're coming third because they've lost crucial players and I don't know if they've replaced them properly.
I just like how everyone's just overlooked Haaland in this conversation.
Nah,
I've said he'll flop, so.
I think
Honestly, I don't think he'll do that well. For some reason, like, I just, you know, like, everybody was crying out for a striker last season for City. It might just be anticlimactic. I don't know, but
Yeah, I feel they're better without a striker, so either
No,
way.
I feel
I'm
like
clipping.
they could have done so. Their type of play has not been like they've not really had a good striker in a while, but their type of play would really suit a striker. Like if you just see their game against Bayern, they had an offside goal, they had a legit goal. They in the preseason friendly, they can do such good tiki taka and squaring from the wings, and Haaland's the best guy to like convert those chances. So I think Haaland's really gonna do it, especially because of how clinical he was in Bundesliga. I know it's a huge difference and probably invalidates my point already, but I think he's a really good clinical finisher, and that's what City needed up front.
yeah, I agree.
So
But
second and first for each of you.
Liverpool second.
I mean, for me, it's
Spurs first.
Shut up, bro. Shut
Spurs
up.
first.
You're
And you've
the
seen
mad one today,
No,
bro.
man.
Shut up.
Liverpool second. But it's because like I've seen so many predictions and all of them are the same. City, Liverpool, Spurs, Chelsea or Arsenal,
Yeah.
United. I've seen they're all the same.
That
For me,
doesn't
I-
make Conte God, bro. Come on.
No. No. I know that, but for me, it's like maybe it's more of what I want than the actual like
why
than the
would you
actual
want
thing
Spurs,
that I
man?
think would
Like,
happen.
why? What? Why?
So No, cloak.
I mean,
I
I would
think
have Spurs over City and
I would rather
Liverpool.
have any team win the league over City and Liverpool right now.
I would
Maybe
rather
not
have
Arsenal.
City. I would rather
Not
have
Arsenal at
City.
all.
I would rather
Yeah,
have
but
City
like,
win it, just for me. I don't know.
nah, for me, I don't mind Spurs
Wait,
winning.
wait, wait, wait,
I don't mind
This
Spurs
is a
winning.
United fan.
Bro, City,
don't know.
I'd rather
like
have
let
City
them
win the league than
let them
Spurs.
let them win. It's fine. Like, like it's a big deal. They've been win. What will they boast about now? Like they've won it so
What
many
is
times.
going
It's big
I
on?
deal.
believe in
Actually,
Conte
it's
as well. I
sports, man.
really believe in Conte as well, man. Like I feel like, well, like Kane is looking leaner. Never know, man.
My
I feel
man,
like
bro,
now
there
it's
is
20.
belief and there is delusion. I think
No,
you're
no.
deluded, bro.
I feel like if they ever
Yeah,
had
yeah.
a chance, he's right. It's this season. They've got everything that they need in place for a title fight.
Well, like,
Honestly,
Bro,
we
you
could sit
see,
here 8 months from now and I'll look like a stupid
Exactly.
idiot, but fair enough.
no,
I'm
the
not
thing
gonna
with
say
Spurs
anything else.
is Conte, like he lives on the edge in terms of like he's a brink away from losing the dressing room just because of how like his character. I get he has good characters in the dressing room right now, but that can change. Like like the way he's imposes himself, I think you can actually lose a dressing room really like quickly if it doesn't work out, especially with the
Who's
kind
this
of a
again?
manager like Conte. What?
Oh, you're talking about Conte?
Yeah, I'm talking about Conte. Like the way he imposes himself on the dressing room, I think it's very easy to lose the dressing room. The way like he's way too strict, demanding like the things he used to do last year, just publicly, like
Yeah.
criticizes them and stuff. If they have good characters, which right now obviously by the looks of it they do, then sure it'll work, but it can easily go wrong. So it just depends on that. But yeah,
Inter hadn't won the league in like I think 10 years or so. They were like the United of the Serie A. And he got in and he made them win the league in his second season. His first season, I think they challenged, but I think he didn't win. And I think it was his second season, if I'm not wrong. They went ahead and won the league.
Yeah.
Conte makes players like Damian, Ashley Young play like flipping Roberto Carlos and Cafu, man.
Bro,
He
I
has
get
this.
that,
He made
but-
Marcos Alonso look like a flipping god at left wing back. Like the guy, he has this ability. He has this magic to get to like
The
get
best,
play.
yeah.
He could make me like a professional footballer, man.
That's
That's the
sorry.
ability in my opinion.
KB, what drugs are you on
went to
today,
Roberto
man?
You guys,
He went to
Inter won.
KB looking slim, so Spurs are gonna win the league. KB can look like a pro footballer under Conte. Man, this guy. What are you
Okay,
doing?
look,
It's feeding you.
look.
Juventus are going
If
through
I'm
the
being
biggest
realistic, obviously, I would agree with everything you guys have said, like on a footballing basis. I've had these predictions because, like,
You
I
just
want
want
to
to
have
have
fun with them.
fun.
I just want to have like a bit of different, like, like what if I become, if I'm right, then like, I can have a moment. I said, remember when I said Wales to reach semi-final in the Euros?
Yeah.
Aye.
Fair enough.
That's all
Why
right.
did
I
you
just put
gasp?
it there. I just put it there.
All I'm saying is I said Spurs to win a trophy. If it's the Premier League, I'll take my prediction.
I think
Right,
you lost
Darshil
us
and Deep
at
for you to talk to.
KB lost us at pro athlete. That's where everything became invalid. Yeah, but I think for me, Liverpool is going to be first and City second. I think just from seeing preseason of Liverpool, a few games of theirs, except I don't know they lost one, but they've been playing such good football and they've got a great balance this time round. And it's been a long time coming. I know they haven't won last year and the previous, I think, but it's been a long time coming. They've just been at the top with City, and I think City got a kind of disadvantage this time, losing a few players and not strengthening that much. And Liverpool have got Nunes, they've got Salah in form preseason, they've got all the fullbacks, the midfield, Diaz for a whole season. I think it's a perfect team to win, and they have to be my favourites on paper and in real.
Okay, Deep.
I'm a United fan. I cannot see Liverpool winning, even though if it's I just can't predict it. I don't have the heart
But he'd
to do
rather
it.
have City win over Spurs.
Oh, trust me, yeah, I would. Like, I just have something against. No, the reason I don't want Conte to win is because everybody's gonna slap it on our face and say that we should have got Conte instead
Yeah.
of like
For sure
Ten
he
Hag.
should have. And
No. I think there's different things. I think even if Conte wins the league again with Spurs, yeah, I still feel like getting Ten Hag over Conte, like overall ended up being the right decision. No, I
But-
feel like Conte, he's gonna win the league, then he's gonna he's gonna make Spurs come like 7th next season. Yeah.
I would take that as a
I agree with that. I would agree with that. No. As a United, like I think for United, I feel like this is the
Don't tell
manager.
me.
slipped up.
No.
Let me shut
As a
you up
United,
As a
messed up.
United
He messed
fan,
up.
man, showed his authority.
I'm so glad we got this on camera.
As a WhatsApp.
As a United fan, I would not like to win the Premier League.
No.
No, I agree.
think
I would
United
not
will
like
win
to
the
win it
Premier
for
League.
one year and then come
Not-
seventh
not-
the next season. Like there's no point.
I
There's
think
no
they'll
point.
win the Premier League in the next 5 years. United.
Am I the
think they
only
will.
normal one here today?
But
No, I agree with
please,
that. It's
Wallahi, pray and back Eric Ten Hag. Back him.
I
Till
can't.
we
I'm
die.
sorry, bro. I can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
okay.
Anyway,
I think-
I'm
so
going
usually I'd
for
be the
City
one-
winning again. I just obviously driven by my hate for Liverpool, but even otherwise, I feel like Liverpool.
Obviously.
Mane was so important, and obviously the good signs of Nunes. But Mane was so crucial, like very underrated. Obviously, Salah used to score goals and all, but Mane, I feel like that's a big loss. And I just feel like City always edge out somehow, man. Like just somehow they just, whenever we never expect them. Even that time, like halfway through the season, they just turned it up and they went on a run. I feel like City will figure a way out. So anyway, I'm going for City first again.
Yeah. My thoughts are. I agree with Deep. I think usually I'd be the one to say shit that I want to happen, but no won't happen. But like, I think that someone needs to bring a normal view to this conversation. I think you guys are deluded. Spurs to win the Premier League and City to finish third. I've heard some mad shit here today. But
Oh.
for me, Liverpool second. I think what Deep said
Also,
about
Arsenal
Mane.
outside the top 6. Yeah, don't forget
Yeah,
that.
that's
That's also
so
one of my mad
realistic.
takes.
Yeah.
No. Like realistically, I think Arsenal coming fourth. Like I think they'll be in the top 4. But the only reason I put them outside the top 6 is because of the Thomas Partey saga, whatever is going on there. I don't know what will happen if he doesn't play. I feel like it's a crucial loss, and that might like lead to lack of depth in midfield. I don't know if they get Tielemans, but
Fabio Vieira.
yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah.
Just saying, that means KB said United or Arsenal. The only person that said that.
Lokonga.
But it's 6th and 7th. Yeah, it's very
fair
close.
enough, fair enough. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying for
Very.
Darshil and Deep. I'm not saying you are wrong. I'm saying others.
You are wrong, though.
Anyways, to wrap that video up, that's been a crazy video. I didn't see those predictions coming through. I think we've got some good content for today. But let's
Let's
just
go for,
wrap
like,
it
some
up
quick
quickly
ones.
with
Yeah,
top
like
goal scorers.
top goal
top goal
scorers, okay.
scorers each of you. No debate. Just mention for
Harry
Premier
Kane.
League. For Premier League,
Because he's leaner now.
Harry Kane.
Good one.
Luis Diaz.
Okay, I respect that. I rate him. And I think he's going to be crazy this season. But I respect that.
I think
Top scorer
I
though.
want to say Erling Haaland, but I will say Gabriel Jesus because
Because you bought him for 31M in the auction.
he seems like he's going to be banging hat tricks at least one in 19 games. So yeah, I think
This guy, after the auction, this guy's subconscious has had some mad dreams, dude.
By the way, if you guys are wondering what auction Uncle is talking about, go check Flawless Sports. Some mad auction went there for FPL.
Darshil used 30% of his budget on Gabriel Jesus.
I put all my money.
And the rest, no, and the rest of his budget on Harry Kane.
Oh yeah,
Nah, but Kane's a good one. I'm telling
Kane's a
you.
good one.
Yeah, but
He's leaner. He's leaner.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go with Harry Kane. I agree there. He's on pens. I think Salah's gonna have less goals than he did last season. With I expect a structure change there in the way Liverpool play. I think
Yeah.
they're gonna have Nunes as their target man, and I'm gonna go with Harry Kane. But I guess that is it for the predictions. Does anyone else have anything they want to throw in there?
I've thrown it enough. What have you guys say?
I don't think we can
I feel
bring
like
any sanity to those
this
arguments.
is a chance Liverpool win the treble. Last time they didn't, and you guys wouldn't want to hear this, but they will this time.
Cool.
Last time was the best time they could, and they did. So
They lost money now.
Mane is just a piece. They always replace their best players. Though.
Anyways,
My
we'll pick
heart
these
says no.
moments and we'll come back to them 10 months later, 8 months later, whatever it is. But that is it for today, guys. And we hope to have more content this season. Fingers crossed we can be a little more dedicated to all you great fans out there.
We're
But
itching
that is
to
it for
watch our
today. A little over
videos.
35 minutes. This was supposed to be a 15-minute video. Deep.
Bro,
Go
what?
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, what? About what?
You were saying
Oh, I
something.
thought you were saying something.
No.
Okay. Wrap up the video for us, bro.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. It's been real. See you guys later.
GG.